Hi, it's Alexis. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to make your ex to chase you. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. It is actually the only way for you to get back together. If your ex dumped you, it's actually your ex who has to make the first move, who has to chase you. I'll explain you. There's 6 tips for you to follow if you want this to be the case. Jingle.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
The first thing is to stop chasing them. I'm going to explain in detail. Before I do, I want to remind you that I put together a quiz for you to know if you have any chance to get back with your ex. The link is in the first comment of the video. It takes about 2 minutes to complete, and it will provide you tips and recommendations depending on your answers. If you have a score above 20, you have a good chance to get back with your ex. If your score is below 20, stop watching my video, move on with your life, go on Tinder, and because life is short and you're wasting your time trying to get back with the ex, sorry for the news. Have a look, maybe you're wasting your time watching this video. If you're not, stop chasing. Attractive people do not wish to be where they are not welcome. It's all about attraction here. We want to be attracting. We want to be the magnet. A magnet where our ex will be chasing us, right? Think of it as a squirrel. I live in London. There's a lot of squirrels in the parks. It's really hard to catch a squirrel. But if you run after them, they run away. If you are moving slowly, if you're not moving and have a nut or something, some sweets, they'll come to you. If you have a sweet and you run after them, they'll run away, okay? So feel it as you're trying to catch a squirrel. If you want that squirrel to come to you, it's not by running after them. If you're chasing them, how can they be chasing you? Respect their wishes. I know you don't accept, I know you don't agree, but you have to accept, you have to respect their wish. This is the first step before they start chasing you. Go in the other direction. It's a little bit it sounds a bit childish, but that's human psychology. Follow me and I flee type of thing. It does work. It does work. Start looking out for yourself. Use that time to pursue your interests, hobbies, friends, families. Maybe invest your time and energy in your work. Maybe develop other relationships. I'm not talking about dating other people, especially if you've been madly in love with your ex and it was a very intense and strong relationship. You don't want to be dating someone after 2 weeks because first that new person, she or he would feel that actually you're using them or you're not ready for a relationship. And on the other end, your ex will feel like, what is he doing? Or what is she doing? Like dating someone just after 2 weeks we broke up. I thought this was important. So develop relationship when you're ready. I don't think you have to do it right away. If you don't know exactly what to do, things you have to develop, because it's all about development, it's all about creating that magnet. Right now, you're sort of a rough diamond. You have to, a diamond is not a magnet, but you get me. You have to be attractive in how we can create that magnetism within yourself. That's what I do for a living. So have a chat with me if you want, if you have questions. I love to get to know you and discuss with you. I'm super busy with those calls, so I only have 10 slots per week, roughly. 15-minute discovery call. Have a look, there's a link in the description and I'll be more than happy to have a chat and answer any questions you have. If you want to ex back, then give it some time. I know it's not the answer you want to hear right now. You want to get back with them ASAP, but it's only with time that you're gonna recreate that attraction. It's only with time that you're gonna work on yourself. It's only with time that you will create also that feel of void in your ex's mind, and that would force them to chase you. I don't mean put your life on hold. I don't mean like you just click on pause and wait for this in radio silence and no contact. Okay, don't do that. What you have to do is to work on yourself. Find hobbies, maybe you spend 12 hours with your ex. You gain 12 hours a day of things you could be doing. And I'm not talking about watching Netflix. I'm not talking about playing Xbox or PlayStation. Do something meaningful, do something productive, do something about that would help you become a better person, a better partner. And time will heal you. And it will heal the relationship as well. Third one is curiosity. Curiosity is the precursor of attraction. Is it the only thing that creates attraction? No, but it's what comes before attraction. The thing is, think of it as when you're trying to date someone, you're very curious about their life, you're very curious about them. If you know everything about that person, it's going to be harder to be curious, harder to get interested. We are attracted by things that we don't know. We are attracted by things that are mysterious. And the thing is, with an ex, as you build so many memories, so much intimacy, it's very hard to create that mystery. And the only way to do that is, of course, no contact and radio silence. And while you do other things, while you create a new path for your life, that will create curiosity, that will create mystery. If you behave in a way that your ex doesn't expect, this will tease their curiosity. And I'm not saying to change completely personality or to pretend to be someone else, but to really find ways for you to demonstrate that you're changing, demonstrate that you're actually happy, and demonstrate that actually you're moving on with life. Because it's all about showing them that you're moving on. This also would be very important if you want them to chase you. Get in touch with yourself. As I discussed a little bit before, pursue friendship and family. Maybe you have more time. Maybe in the past you were all dedicated to that relationship with your ex. This time now you can invest with your family, your friend, your mother, your father. Pursue hobbies, into education, learn new things, watch TED Talks. When I say invest time, it's not, again, watching Netflix, but TED Talk, Coursera, Udemy. Learn new skills, learn new stuff. Create a company. Why don't you create a company? Launch a company, create a project, do some NGO work, help your community. There's so many things you can get involved. It will first help you in terms of your mindset and your mood, because you will invest your time doing something meaningful and not thinking about your ex. Also, you'll feel proud because you're doing something meaningful, something to help others, something to create, something to add value to your community or to the world. If you're creating a company, for example, or if you're learning about yourself, you're enriching your life, your brain, basically. And the third is also, it will create that strong image toward your ex. You're creating that magnet that will force them to chase you. 5, raise your attraction. And their mind and their heart is not where it should be right now. Don't behave like the less attractive one. So after a breakup, the dumper always feels more attractive, regardless whether they're a caring person, regardless whether they're a nice person. Usually, this is how we feel. We feel when we decide to break up with someone, I am more attractive, you're less attractive, I am taking the decision for us because it's not working. And so we end up here. You're here, they're here in terms of attraction. Of course, it's a makeup concept. It's very subjective, obviously. But the thing is, this is how they feel. And no dumper would admit that, but this is how they feel. And by chasing them, by running after them, you are pushing yourself lower and lower while raising their attractiveness as well, or their value. By, on the other end, being strong, working on yourself, nurturing mystery, you are actually raising that level of attractiveness, because it's very simple. In order to be attractive, just behave like an attractive person. Okay? If you're a guy, what would Brad Pitt do after a breakup? Would he be begging, crying, chasing after his ex? No, he'll be working out at the gym, making another blockbuster movie, and be as handsome as before. If you're a woman, what would Angelina Jolie do? Would she cry and beg? No, she would work out. I don't know, adopt another kid. I'll do something. No, it's stupid. But invest in a new NGO. Go in Africa to help people, save the world. That would raise her attractiveness, and that's why it's hard for stars to be together because they're so good that when they break up, there's so many things going on. Anyway, so this is my point. Raise your attraction. Behave like someone who's attractive. Behave like Brad Pitt. Behave like Angelina Jolie. Focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Do not chase. Okay? Do not chase. Give them the breakup. They wanted a breakup. Give them the breakup. Do not chase. Emotional attraction. People think that we are attracted 50% physically and 50% emotionally. When it comes to relationship and when it comes to getting back with your ex, the physical attraction is not necessarily important. That's the first step, or that's the foot on the door. What you have to recreate is the emotional attraction. Of course, you can work out, you can do some body revenge and stuff like that, but it's really the emotional attraction that works. The more attractive you become, the better your odds are, obviously. It's a little bit more complex, but your attraction is going up while their attraction is going down, because again, you're working on yourself and maybe they're not doing anything. Maybe they're actually expecting you to call them. Maybe they're just feeling, yeah, they're on the hook and I can text them and in the snap of a finger they'll come back. But by actually thinking they are more attractive, by thinking they are higher value or higher status, with you not answering, they're actually being the one chasing and being the one needy, and you are the one like, I don't care, I'm doing my own life. This would reverse the attractions. And these are the 6 tips for you if you want your ex to chase you. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. If you have any questions, don't forget as well, don't hesitate to comment below. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.